Dylan Groenewegen, a fantastic sprint, nailed it to the tee, did what you have to do, got in the right position. Robbie, let's talk them through it.
Yep, let's line up where they went into the sprint. McEwen, lead-out man extraordinaire from Quick Step, but Fabio Jakobsen got himself out of position in the final corner. He was 10 positions further back than his lead-out man. In front of him, McEwen, Dylan Groenewegen, on the flank of Peter Sagan. Then it's Wout van Aert with his lead-out man, Christophe Laporte. Mercu pulling through without knowing where Jakobsen is.
Exactly, and just while we're on that subject, one man to highlight, the man that came fourth, Jasper Philipsen. Look how far back he is. We'll keep an eye on him to see where he ends up. But this is the point here, just leaning into the sprint. Morco's is just about to finish his turn on the front, and this is the part where Laporte starts to pull through. Still, you can see there, Dylan Groenewegen just fighting with the one-T rider. I think that's Christophe, just trying to get on that wheel, trying to get in that slipstream, just that moment of recovery. McEwen still a little bit further back. He is looking to get on Dylan Groenewegen's wheel. He knows he's going to be quick. He knows he's in the right place. Peter Sagan waiting for the moment, waiting for Wout van Aert to go. And all that Wout van Aert's doing is waiting for his chance, waiting to get on the pedals.
And wind slightly from the left, from in front. Ewan knows he needs a gap to open up. He needs to get lucky. In the meantime, over on the left of screen, Jasper Philipsen is coming like a steam train from so far back. McEwen, he's got his eyes on the gap through to the right. Wout van Aert, he started in the middle of the road. He needs to angle back to the right to close down any options for people behind him. Sagan's already committed to that side as well. It's going to get really crowded over there. Dylan Groenewegen, though, sitting pretty in the wheel of Sagan, and he's going to wait for the centre of the road to open up.
He is indeed, and that centre of the road that he's waiting for isn't a guarantee, so he plays a risky game, and at that point there you can see McEwen moving up onto the shoulder, but looking at Peter Sagan. You can see the slipstream he's still trying to use. At this point, Sagan started his sprint, and as you said, Robbie, Wout van Aert is just aiming there, trying to close the door without getting relegated in the race, but doing a fantastic job of just leaving enough room.
And that is the gap that Dylan Groenewegen has now seen, and that's what he's going to blast through.
Exactly, and that point there, Pete, you saw McEwen there just moving up on the right-hand side, realising there's no room. He came up like an absolute rocket, but that gap is not big enough. He's not even going to attempt it. And as you said, this is the point now. Look at him still in the slipstream of Van Aert, using it whilst accelerating.
50 metres to go through the gap, gets alongside, throw for the line. Philipsen gets amongst it as well. There was a tyre in it. But a sprinter always knows when they've won.
They do know when they won. That was a fantastic sprint by Dylan Groenewegen. I can't wait for the next one.